they can't do or don't want to do. Now, who was this guy? The U.S. Secretary of Education, appointed by Obama. He was a Democrat from 2009 to 2016. So they were opposed to what's happening right now, yet they did nothing about it. He had an opportunity. He was the former superintendent in Chicago. Now I'm going to pass out a couple of items. One is going to be a series of charts. Make sure you get these two.
Oh, there's more than one page.
That's something different.
Oh, gee.
Oh,
All right, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah. 2 pages. Oh, boy, no, I don't think so. That's different.
Are they separate?
We'll get one of these. Yeah. Is there this one? Oh, you got more.
I don't have many of this.
They're all the same.
They're all the same?
We don't have many of this second one. Is this?
Oh, no, not that.
All right, we don't need this.
No, not that.
We don't need this.
It's just a chart. It's got charts on it.
Okay, just the charts. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You could do. Everybody got this one? No? You guys got this one?
Just passing down. They're sticking together. One for family again? No, I think you can both have one. You can all have one.
You got it?
I can hand it out to 500 more people.
Okay, let me explain the chart sheet. There's 4 charts. The first one tells the whole story, and it's been telling the same story since 1970. Nothing has changed. You see 3 graph lines. The blue one is the cost of education. You can see it's a 45-degree angle going straight to the stratosphere. There's no end in sight the way it's going to increase. No matter what the results are, it makes no difference. Second is the red line, and that's the increase in teaching staff, and I'll show you why that occurs. But the nice part of this graph is at the bottom. The little wiggly lines. You know what they are? National and international test results from 1970 to 2010 that have not grown 1 iota. No growth in the test scores. None. 0. Flat. All the money being spent, more teachers being added, and no growth in test scores, as I'm going to show you. The next graph shows you what's happened with teacher-pupil ratio, or class size. It's gone from 28 down to 14, so it's been cut in half. That's what teachers wanted. Cut the class size in half. They got it. What did they do with it? Nothing. Nothing. You know, it just gets to me. The third one. I'm going to use this on somebody. On Freeman.
Yes.
The third one shows you what's happening with teacher aides. The blue one is the teacher, the small one there on the left is the teacher compared to the aide. That's 1 aide to every 4 teachers. That's what it used to be. Now you see the next one next to it, it's almost 1 to 1. So it's no longer 1 teacher in the classroom, there's 2 adults. If you do 2 adults, that means class size ratio is 7, not 14. Around here, these districts, for Connecticut, it's down to 13. Around here, you're gonna get class sizes of 10 to 8. That's realistic. And I'll show you where to get that information from. The bottom graph shows what's happened with the test scores. They were wiggly, doing nothing for some 30 years. Now they're doing something, except in the wrong direction. They're going down, not up. More money, less, more teachers, smaller class sizes. What are you getting for results? It's zero. Zero. Now, what are these results? You know what the National Assessment of Educational Progress is? It's called the nation's report card. That's what reports to Congress what the schools are doing. They tested grades 4, 8, and 12 every 2 years. And the only way they report it, parents don't get this information. The only way they report it is to say how many students are achieving proficiency in reading and math. What that means is, are they at grade level? See, that's the thing you should all be looking for. What is my child's grade level? Not report card grades, as I'm going to show you. Don't go by report card grades, because it's grade inflation with report card grades. So that's what's happening in terms of the school systems. Now, let's get to specific scores. That National Assessment Test 2022 is a national disaster. It should be a national emergency. Only 25% of the students achieve proficiency in mathematics. Translated, it means that 75% are below proficiency, and you translate that to actual student numbers, and that means 35 million are below proficiency in mathematics in the United States of America. With all of that increase in costs, all of that added staff means absolutely nothing.